Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming on.
Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Now, you wrote what some have called the definitive book on D.C. insider culture of, say, the last 10 to 15 years, called This Town. And you still live in Washington, D.C.
I do.
How do you think Donald Trump has changed this town?
Well, he hasn't drained the swamp. The swamp is alive and well. It is like a fecund womb of moss is growing everywhere. It's beautiful.
When people use the term a lot, like, drain the swamp or this place is a swamp. What really do people mean when they say the swamp of Washington?
It's the permanent sort of self-perpetuating culture of hangers-on and lobbyists and elected officials and staff people and journalists and all the sort of people who are really doing really well and really having fun and having a great party in Washington. And under Donald Trump, it's become less of a swamp and more of sort of a gold-plated hot tub. Like, you just sort of settle in and there's a show going on, and things are still going really well, though. People are doing well and lobbyists are everywhere, and things are just happening.
Even more so than before?
Yeah, I mean, there's more of a reality TV show vibe at this point, but yes, more so than before. I mean, the government's growing. There's been a lot of, defense budget, and just the budget's growing, so there's a lot of people doing really well.
All right.
All right.
That's good?
It's great.
Okay.
It's fantastic.
Well, your new book is called Big Game, the NFL in Dangerous Times. And it takes a look behind the scenes of the NFL. Which is swampier, D.C. or the NFL?
That was actually the biggest surprise. I thought I was taking a break from politics, and this is all the same swamp. It is basically the NFL, like Washington a few years ago when I wrote This Town, it's on this sort of this moment of incredible prosperity but also precariousness at the same time, and you have a sense that a chandelier is just going to fall on people's heads at any moment. But the NFL and Washington and the country seems to somehow survive despite the people who run it.
No, there's huge controversy in the NFL now because of the kneeling, the politicizing of the games, as people say.
Correct.
But they've been politicized for a while, haven't they? The NFL has sort of co-opted patriotism in a way that other sports haven't.
It has, but then Colin Kaepernick came along, and then Donald Trump came along. And so Donald Trump has wanted into the NFL for the better part of 4 decades. And he has wanted into maybe the most exclusive billionaire boys club that there is in America, which is the owners of the National Football League.
When did he try to get a team? I forget.
He started in the 80s when he was with the USFL, which was an alternative league, and he wanted to merge into the NFL. He's made many efforts over the years. He tried to buy the Buffalo Bills in 2014, and if he had gotten the Buffalo Bills, he'd be in Buffalo now, maybe, don't you think?
But the NFL wouldn't sell to him?
They wouldn't, because the NFL...
So it's their damn fault.
Well, I think so, right? They wouldn't...
And he's taking it out on them? Do you think some of the attack on Kaepernick and saying nobody's watching the NFL, is that really him digging at the NFL and saying you should have let me play?
There is no doubt it is animated in some ways by personal grievance and the history, but I think he loves it as a political issue also.
Now, it's been said that this was like going on an NFL safari for you for 4 years.
It was, yeah.
What is some of the craziest stuff you saw on safari?
Well, basically there's a lot of men of sort of enlarged... The owners are this incredible club. I didn't realize the extent to which the secretive and just sort of the eccentric and very powerful club of NFL owners just ruled our world. And just these men of enlarged ego and prostate, just sort of... And these much younger women with them and all kinds of...
What do you mean they rule our world?
They rule our world, and that these are some of the biggest entertainment magnates in some of the biggest markets in the country. And they control politics in some ways. They control stadium outlays. They control, how good our football team is, if you care about football. So there's all kinds of...
They rule our Sunday.
They rule our Sunday. Their ratings are through the roof every week. I think 77 of the top 100 top-rated shows in television last year were football games.
How many guys like this who are we talking about here?
Oh, that's my friend in Wisconsin. That was my one trip to Lambeau Field. Any Wisconsin? Yeah, we are now, I think we're legally married in the state of Wisconsin, but it was a long, cold day, right?
And who are these gentlemen right here?
Those are, I think they're students or football players from, I want to say Miami of Ohio. They road trip to Lambeau. And what's interesting is you see a lot of people, you watch one of these football games in cold weather, and you see people just with their shirts off, and you think, oh, wow, they're just doing this for the cameras, right? But there actually are a lot of people, and it was like 10 degrees that day in Green Bay, who were not clothed. It was a bizarre thing.
Did you ask them why they were doing it?
No, it didn't seem like something that they were prepared to answer, and it didn't something. They just kept feeding me bratwurst and beer, and that's what they did in Green Bay on that day. It was great.
Well, the book is The Big Game. The man is Mark Leibovich. Mark, thank you so much for being here.
Appreciate it.
We'll be right back.